Talk.
My wife, Betild, is dead. Can't say I miss that old saber cat.
We should go over our strategy again, in case the Stormcloaks attack.
I don't think that's needed, Horik. It's the same strategy we used for every major defense during the Great War. It'll serve just as well now.
Considering how the Great War ended, I think we need to be cautious about what we rely on.
Maybe you're right. I guess the battles I won yesterday won't win today's wars.
I'm sorry, Leggett. I didn't want to imply anything about your ability to lead. You're a hero to the Empire.
Oh, don't be such an old stick, Horik. I was joking. I can do that, you know. Redo the battle plans. I'll look over them later.
Yes, Leggett.
Keep your guard up. Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
I grew up in the pack. This land was my home for most of my life. And for a Dunmer, that's quite a statement, right? College of Winter. My job is an amazing sight. Not waste never set foot on the grounds, but always wanted to.
I'm just the housecarl. If you need something, you should speak to Crowder.
What do you need?
trying to end this little
You
game.
picked a bad time to get
Being safe, I hope. The Emperor of Scotland. What is it? Dragons?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities. Like the of the great warriors.
What an amazing city. I've actually never managed to visit Whiterun, but I always wanted to.
Come to Dragon's Reach. To discuss the ongoing hostility, the rest of the Great Warrior. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so.
What an amazing city. I've actually never managed to visit Whiterun, but I always wanted.
Need something? Yes? What do you need? Good. Morning. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the app... You should join them. Come to Dragon... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach enlightenment.
Spare a coin for a poor old beggar? What? Why? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Cross the bridge. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. Oh. Most who arrive here do so. This is the College of Winterhold. A safe haven for mages and... Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Huh. Humor... but I sense that perhaps it would seem that the college has what... not just anyone. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of this. The Mage Light spell is useful to any mage, not just those specializing in alteration. Can you cast one on the seal on the ground? I look forward to it. No matter what, the college will endure. I think you'll be a I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the... Welcome to the... Another new student? Well, first you'll need these. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Wonderful. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years.
Your concerns are not among
The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any questions...
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Sir, I am Savos Arin. I am quite content to see nearly... But I do not and... Are we clear? I've seen documents dating back to... Events in the last several hundred years resulted in the Great Collapse. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the... No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of red... I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all... Well, then... Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you. And you... How do you think we should spend the remainder of our... Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else away. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. Don't want to hurt you. Over there, please. Just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else's way. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sawfall nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can
Take a
receive
look.
a real education in the schools of magic.
Until next time.
Are you of the sort... I assure you that I shall be watching. Now that stability has been established, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Have you mastered the expert-level distractions? This is... It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with this. There is much. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the... Magic is seen... No offense. Not at all. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence. I know he's from the Thalmor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly.
What you learning? It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I don't want to see... You are now in the Arcanium. Disrupt my Arcanium. Now, do you require assistance? Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? As a matter of fact, there are. Immensely powerful. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, and what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief? What about? I'll bring everything we... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. And what do you plan to do with it? You think that even it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world? What about? I'll bring everything we have on them. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. Aye. He's the world's master. He's been gone for a long while. Somewhere up north. He said he found some old haven't heard from him since.
I've been looking for you. I've got another letter from Rallis. This is the last... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I've never set foot on the grounds, but always wanted to.
Citizen?
Dig,
Dwemer in the beyond. Gold, the Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. I know, but I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. Oh, I am well. I will be well. Here, well, here as in this plane. On the cosmological scale. Well, one block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you see this master. Septimus is clever among men. Lucky then they left behind their own in the depths of... Have you heard of Black Reach? Cut under deep, below Ovtan, the point of... Delve, but not all can enter there. 2 things I have for you. The round one for tuning. The edged lexicon. Fine Mazar. Trust Septimus. He knows you. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearing?
I am your sword and your shield.
What an amazing city. I've actually never managed to visit Whiterun, but I always wanted to.
Where is it? I know you were trying to keep it
How could the capability to build a place like this simply vanish?
Got to be more. Shut up! Shut up! Don't like always ready.
I'll see you. Watch it!
Who is this, brother? Another of the smooth skins looking for food?